Hello, this is Perry Peacock with your wilderness preparedness tip. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about using wheat out of your storage. You know, we've all heard about wheat being a very valuable and long-term storage food, grain. Wheat, we buy it already pre-cleaned and already in these plastic buckets, and they have packets in here that help to preserve and keep it good. So let's just talk about one thing that we can do with wheat to utilize the nutrition that's in there. Something that's very simple. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is doing sprouts, wheat sprouts. There's whole books written about wheat sprouts. You can buy sprouting trays and everything to put them in, to sprout them on, all that, but for years I've done something that's very simple. And you can just take like a pint jar, quart jar, glass jar, whatever, take an old peanut butter container, whatever, anything like that, and let me show you what you do with it. Alright, here's what I'm going to do for this size container right here. Is I'm going to just scoop a cup and about another, I don't know, about another half a cup, so about a cup and a half in a jar like this. Alright, so what I like to do is run the water in the tap till it's about as hot as it'll get. That kind of helps get the outer layer of the wheat kind of soften up a little bit. Then you just set it on the cupboard, and I'm going to leave it there. It all depends on my mood, but I'll probably leave it there for a few hours or so till the water cools, and then we'll do the next step. Alright, I've let this soak here for a few hours, and of course now we started off with the warm water, hot water actually. So at this point I'm just going to drain off what's in there. And this is just warm water here. And I'm just kind of rinsing right now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour off whatever will come off of here. So what that does is that leaves it just kind of damp. And so now I'm just going to leave it like that, and I'm going to just going to keep this damp just by rinsing every so often. And I'll just leave this lid on just barely, just to kind of hold a little moisture. Okay, now it's been overnight, and some of the wheat is already starting to sprout just a tiny bit right there. And what I do is I'm just going to rinse this and pour out the excess water, and that way it just keeps enough moisture in here so that stuff doesn't dry out. Oops, I spilled a little bit. So that's what we do, and then just pour out the excess. And I just put the lid back on it, I don't put it all the way tight. And I just kind of shake it like that so it'll lay there. And we'll just let that go until it fully sprouts. It's been just a hair over 24 hours. And now you can see this, the sprouts and everything are sprouted up real nice. So just a little bit over 24 hours, and there you've got it, a whole bottle full, almost a quart, that we got out of, we put a cup and a half of wheat in there. So what you want to do at this point is now to kind of stop that kind of stop that growing from happening, what we want to do is just put this thing in the fridge, and then it'll just kind of maintain where it's at. And these are great to use on salads. I like to just snack on them. You can put them in soups or stews or whatever you want. But very good wheat sprouts, very nutritious. There's tons of books on them. So very simple to make, very cheap, very inexpensive, and you don't have to have anything fancy to do it with. It's an old peanut butter jar. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this thing in the fridge now, and we're good to go.